Good morning. Good morning. So 9 o'clock, should begin the Sunday service. Prayer for the ending of the novel coronavirus pandemic. 池上金光大臣様、天地金の神様。池上金光大臣様、天地金の神様。We offer our hearts of appreciation for your love and virtue that you allow to live in this very moment. Currently, a pandemic rapidly spreading throughout the world. The novel coronavirus pandemic is causing much concern and raising anxiety among people and nations. That we offer our heart and prayers to you for this pandemic to end as soon as possible. Sadly, there are those who have lost their lives because of this virus, and we put our hands together to pray for their spiritual peace and happiness. We also pray for those who are infected by the virus to quickly recover and heal completely in order that they continue to contribute to society and the world. We pray for political, economical, and educational reform so that all the anxiety, distraction, blame we may have been hovering will dissipate and will be blessed with the return of the social order. For those that are suffering in the midst of this pandemic, please allow their hope, faith, and livelihoods be restored. That now more than ever, we commit to renew our heart of appreciation, having the heart of becoming, praying for, and guiding others. When we all be awakened to your truth, that the faith that help others helps ourselves, please use us to help you in this global endeavor to end this pandemic and bring peace to this world. It is our sincere prayer that the people of the world, all your children, will not only have peace of mind, but also live happily, safely, and in good health. 池上金光大臣様、天地金の神様。Mediation prayer. Pray to the page 2. Let us seek the sacred mediation of the Konko sincerely and wholeheartedly each and every day. When we receive the mediation of you with all the heart and souls on this day, this very moment. Konko sama. Konko sama. Konko sama. Konko sama. Purification prayer. Through the way mediation, may our sincere apologies be acceptable to you, our divine parent. We acknowledge the mistakes and the misunderstandings, arrogance and ignorance with divine favor. We apologize for our shortcomings and irreverence from past generations. Guide us amend the way of living to reflect your divine will, with a pure, joyful, and loving heart, always one we live. Coming prayer. Regularly we pray. The grace of heaven, the races of earth, time flows with the sea, here to pass with the end. In heaven and earth, the life and nature of all. In heaven and earth, the truth of all their love. God is one of form, God is one of works. Let us pray, Tenchi Kaneno Kami. Let us pray the divine parent of the believers. Kami love and cares for all humanity. Although who live between heaven and earth, reveal Kami as the divine parent, living Kami in blessings. They see the way, and many don't know in the way, her lost in greed and selfishness. They suffer the cycle misfortune to eat to come a sorrow. Our Body Father, Konko Daiji, suffer the many trials in this world, but help us with faith and sincerity to receive the coming great blessing and eternal life for future fulfillment of coming humanity. Humbly we pray. The divine parent who wish was fulfilled, Konko Daiji accept the call to mediation, that way to the mutual benefit of coming humanity. By day he taught the way of faith to all who sought him. Expound the blessings of heaven and earth, and the healing of the coming of night. By night he prayed for those who grieved, seeking salvation for all who suffered. And the healing of the dawn of the day. The ear to part from the word saying, leading away from his task, the divine task of mediation. That was given the sacred and certificate, the guiding prayer for daily life. The divine people will dash with you and bless and employ universally. And establishing the way of eternal prosperity, the way of mediation of the Konko Daiji. By his wondrous revelation, we give you knowledge of the way. Through all the hardship of this world, to pay body and soul. The way of mediation teaches us to turn our heart to Kami, with a regard for day and night, whether we are near or far. The way of mediation teaches us to pray with solid trust, while living over divine favor. We offer our sincere apology and blessing our ways. Lastly, live faith every day, seeking to rejoice in divine favor. Let us care for the living pain and invite them to the way. Let us guide those who are lost and awaken them to a life of purpose. Coming the age of fulfilling us, we are fulfilling coming, but this way of mutual fulfillment, we benefit to the end of the world. May coming to wish for true peace and the well-being of all people be fulfilled. So we humbly pray, so we earnestly pray. Recitation of the Tenchi Kakitsuke. Hiyami Konko Daiji, Tenchi Kane no Kami Shin ni Nigae, Ukagi wa waga kokoro ni ari, Kongetsu konnichi de tanomei. Pray sincerely with all your heart, you want with Kami, Kami is blessing to begin with thee, heart grateful and caring, in harmony and joy. Love to Kami always, now and forever, on this every day, pray. The movement for the future fulfillment of Kami and me. Pray to supplement victory. I will seek to receive mediation, realize lessons of Kami, live a joyful life of appreciation. I'll be one with the Kami, I'm grateful, help, and guide others actualize, live Kami and people. Adoration prayer, page 7. Lift guiding all for heaven soaring above. Lift guiding all for heaven soaring above. Of our heads in prayer, for earth rich in deed. Living to be the sacrifice of Kami's great giving. How happy and grateful we are. The mediation of Ikiami Konko Daijin does not stop for a single day. The protection of the divine parent embraces offer and life. The blessings of Kami flow in the limit through all generations. The ways of Kami are mysterious and wonders beyond the understanding. Day by day, every day, earnestly and reverently, we pray the virtues of Kami on the power of Kami. In praise of Konko Daijin, Ikiyami Konko Daijin Sama, Ikiyami Konko Daijin Sama, reverently we echo your name. You apply the practice, a true and velvet faith. You devote yourself to Kami and one given blessing divine. Then the word offered before you, regarding the truth that Kami need us as we need Kami. We accepted the Kami to which we utilize the mediation. That's the way of mediation of Ikiyami Konko Daijin was formed. Countless numbers are saved, the fever, the burden were lifted, and the Kami too was fulfilled. The divine will was as we be, Kami thank the pray Konko Daijin. Hear the path and the word change. Perception came one after another. But steadfast in faith and follow Kami with a question. Finally repeat the name of Tenchi Kane Kami. And Tenchi Kane Kami said, I send a Ikiyami Konko Daijin to bestow divine blessings, each all who pray. The Kami need humanity, the humanity need the Kami. With these great truths, Kami will flourish and prosperity be assured from generation to generation. You are found a swift mediation day and night, earning those who stop you, promptly faith, receive blessings, and become one with the Kami. You devote yourself fulfilling Kami to wish that everyone be saved to become one Kami. Kami pray to you, Konko Daijin, for saving Kami in humanity. You comprehended his devotion and left his physical world on the day Kami will be Konko Daijin Day. Humbly we give thanks to you for the mediation that we handed down from generation to generation. To your disciples and dear in turn, we have prayed for a while. We give you one this blessing and that we win this divine favor. We reflect in life of love and reverently praise with great virtue. Mitama prayer. Prayer to pay 12. Spirit of those who have gone before, you will give it the gift of life, and this the person and his neighbor. You distribute duty faithfully, each according to his small years. You will be remembered eternally, lively, taught from generation to generation. Honor the foundation of society, the root of all family. Working little Kami, you enter the Konko faith. Walk away Konko Daiji, respecting the will of the divine parent. You master and merit through your faith to take me to the world beyond and lead to descendants. Our God's and boundless loving favors. Repay you are the ancestral spirit of our homes, all divine spirits, who beseech you, founded by us, each and every one. Receive the favor of coming and help us to fulfill tasks as the people without failing. Take us, guide us, and reach us, that we may never lose the way of faith, that we honor them to all generations, that we may live in peace and prosperity within our home. Take us, guide us, and reach us. Ancestral prayer. Dear Midama Spirit, everlasting integral part of the divine parent of the universe, we pray that the Midama ancestors of the family, as well as the Midama of all people, for eternal peace and happiness. We have gone before, we give thanks heartily for paving the way through hardships and the self-sacrifice, in order that we who are here today can receive all the benefits of our endeavor. To you, ancestral spirits, we gratefully acknowledge the protection and guidance that you have based upon us. We pray to continue to protect and guide us through our daily lives. We pray and realize and live a love with divine virtues each and every day. Pray to the Reverend Masayuki Kikue Kodama. Dear Reverend Masayuki Kikue Kodama, at the founding ministers of the Konko Mission of Honolulu, we pray and honor the true and full lifetime of loving, helping redeem lives. We touch the lives of the thousands of people and the incredible task between believers become ministers. We turn this faith and glory of Tenchi Kanino Kami after the White Islands. We thank you for endless praise for the mediation. We thank you for continuing to serve in prayer as mediators. We thank you for constantly watching over and guiding us. We thank you for love and commitment to all of us. We ask you to receive our prayer and heart and listen every day. Yes, you continue to pray for all of us. Receive our heart in time with the joy and sadness, trying to defeat and the frustration. Yes, please continue to guide and embrace not only family, but also the ministers of believers with the Honolulu and the Pepe, Ilo, Wakiawa, where the favorite proclamation. Please assist us when we go along in the most spirit for help and guidance. Please continue to support and inspire those who not protect and the serve of the church that who established, allowing virtue to fill the halls and glory of Tenchi Kanino Kami. And once again we were able to night shine brightly. With much love, joy, and sincerity, we thank you. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing today? So today, Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day. And the San Diego Church and I think Seattle Church, they are holding a grand service. So you can go online and watch. Actually, for the San Diego Church, Reverend Seiko was the guest speaker. I video shoot it and sent to Todd Sensei, and you can watch, I think. And we're supposed to have a Hilo Church die site, but we cannot go to Hilo. I think I heard they're gonna postpone the service someday. I'm not sure when. But last Sunday I talked about how important daily routine is. Daily routine make who we are. Actually, this pandemic, wash hands, wear mask, good sleep, good nutrition, sunlight, that's make you strong against the virus. On the phase 2, we practice faith, go to church, pray, appreciation, apologize, request, and also go to political mediation, and put into teaching. We know teaching, but we should put into a practice. It's only just knowledge. That's make develop our faith. So it's this pandemic, is difficulty, that's important to think about our daily routine and overcome the problems, the difficulties, and this COVID-19 pandemic. We need to believe comes from this situation. And also I mentioned about the story with Kyuzo-san. The founder, before started teaching mediation, he was a farmer, and Kami-sama guided him, the founder, to after the harvest, the berry put into straw bag without drying. It's a very surprising guidance for founder, the farmer, because it should dry first. So otherwise, if put the harvest, the berry into the straw bag right away, maybe because of moisture, the mold or rotten, and maybe bag come out. But he followed that. And neighbor, the Kyuzo-san, watched that, and he followed the same thing what the founder did. But founder one was totally okay. Even a couple months later, founder's one was totally okay. But Kyuzo-san, he found out a lot of bags came out from the straw bag, and they even go to the neighbors. He was Kyuzo-san's brother, so his brother mad at him and went to the Konko-san's place, found the place, and how's your bag? And totally okay. And I was told that because the founder's daily routine, every day he cleaned the van, the rooms nicely, maybe dry completely when they put the harvest berry into the straw bag. And also the straw bag must be clean and dry. On the other hand, Kyuzo-san was a gambler, and his 4 children gambler too, and he behaved very badly. So that's assumption, but it's totally different. How clean the rooms, how to carry the straw bag, even though they did the same thing, because every day is different. The result was totally different. Konko-sama's one totally okay. The Kyuzo-san was, he ruined the bags, the berries. How important, this episode teaching how important was to build a daily blessing, a daily routine. So that was a recap. But today, I'd like to share the teaching from the Voice of the Universe. This book. And page 13, number 40. Page 13, number 40. Let's read. All people are children of Kami. There is no one who does not belong. or actually, sorry, number 41. Which individual is more important, you or someone else? All are human beings. Which individual is more important, you or someone else? All are human beings. I learned this teaching when I was very young, and I always questioned this meaning. But now I kind of understand in different angle in this pandemic. For now, the pandemic, the COVID-19, only one person got infected and spread to the whole world a couple months later. The people got infected, totally healthy, maybe just a little sick. They can move around, go travel, and they spread to the area, in another area, so the spread. Now we have to protect, we have to stay home. Many nations, many countries say stay home. Wash hands, wear clothes, wear masks, and that's protect yourself, but actually protect other people. We think about ourselves, we don't want to get COVID-19, so we wash hands, stay home, wear masks. When you go to shopping, keep the distance, social distance. But actually, that's for ourselves, but actually for others too. Because this pandemic, if we get, maybe we're healthy, if we don't know if we have a COVID-19, we go out, if you don't care, they spread to the other people, and other people might spread. And this pandemic cannot end. We think of ourselves, but we think of others. We think of ourselves to end this pandemic. So this teaching said, which is more important, you or someone else? All human beings. So other human beings, we have to think about this. We protect ourselves. At the same time, actually, we are protecting others, family members, community, other countries. To help ourselves, to help others. That's founders. The Konko-sama mentioned that Kami-sama wants to save all human beings as human beings because all beloved children. I'd like to share Reverend Seiko's sermon. She mentioned about her when she years ago about co-workers. She loved to talk to her about someone else and always speak of the person. And she was not happy and struck out. And she went to church and prayed, please help me. I'm so stressed out because the person always talked to me about something bad, blame of someone, complain, ill of the person. I think the person is good person. I don't know why. But her co-worker always tried to find her to speak over the person. So stressed out. I'm tired. Went to church, pray. Please help me, Kami-sama. I'm the one suffering. And she played a wrong time. And she realized that her prayer changed. She prayed for herself. Please help me. She realized that the person who blamed this specific person, she's the one who needs to be saved. So please, her prayer changed. Please pray to save her. Please help her, physically, mentally. So she felt that a little bit better. She felt her stress level was a little bit lower. Better. Even though next week, the co-worker continued to speak about the person, but Seiko, the inside so changed. She was okay. She continued to pray for her, And she realized that Kami-sama wants to not only save me, but also the person. She prayed to Kami-sama and realized that Kami-sama's heart, Kami-sama's wish. Kami-sama wants to save me, but not only me, but other person. Because all beloved children, Kami-sama, she need to be saved. It's very important for us. We pray to Kami-sama because I have problems. I need to be saved. Continue to pray every day, but Kami-sama tell us the truth. Kami-sama want to save you, but not only you. Around you, family members, friends, many people in the world. Kami-sama want to save people. I'd like to share one more teaching from the Voice Universe, page 15, number 49. Page 15, number 49. To be human is to help others. When a child has fallen down, someone will promptly help the child up. A child who has fallen into the water will also be immediately pulled out by someone. They say, his man is the Lord of all living things. People can move at will and help others. Isn't this something to be grateful for? Cows, horses, and other animals cannot pull out their offspring that has fallen into the water. But if a human sees this, the offspring will be saved. If an ox, horse, dog, or cat is wounded, any human will help nurse the wound. When people suffer from a sickness or disaster, they are saved by coming and other people. Be aware that saving people in distress is to be human and practice faith. To be human is to help others. When a child has fallen down, someone will promptly help the child up. A child who has fallen into the water will also be immediately put out by someone. This is his man is the Lord of all living things. People can move at will and help others. Isn't this someone to be grateful for? Cows, horses, and other animals can pull out the offspring that has fallen into the water. But if a human sees this, the offspring will be saved. If an ox, horse, dog, or a cat is wounded, any human will help nurse the wound. When people suffer from sickness or disaster, they are saved by coming and other people. Be aware that saving people in distress is to be human and practice faith. So to be human is to help others. When people suffer from sickness or disaster, they are saved by coming and other people. Be aware that saving people in distress is to be human and practice faith. So this is a very important teaching. Think about who we are. We are human beings and saved. Kami-sama save us, we save people. This pandemic, very difficult time, but we think about Kami-sama, we think about human beings, we think about ourselves. We can help each other, be kind to each other. When I went to Costco a couple times, and we had to wear a mask. But when first time, there's a long line, but I think half of them wore masks. I wore a mask, but my people from my backs behind me, the two young couple, they talk a lot, and they don't keep the distance. They come to me so close every single time while they chatting, talking. I feel like, oh, I start to feel like kind of a stress. Oh, why these two people didn't keep the distance? Or why you don't wear?
but I didn't say nothing time. But I use a card. I put my card between them. So I keep the distance. But I realized my feeling was almost like I blame them. Why shouldn't? We're all human beings. There's a teaching, your first teaching, which is more important, you or someone else. All human beings. Very close sometimes. We want to help others. We think about we want to help ourselves too, but sometimes we discriminate others because they don't wear a mask because you're Asian. You brought the virus to here. But we all human beings, all beloved children. We should work together. This is against. Because we are different, that's why we can work together. Very important, learn to make a good routine and work together and believe in Kami-sama. Believe in Kami-sama means believing that we all beloved children too, so that we can work together. So this is, we have to utilize these difficulties in the right direction. Kami-sama wants to save all people. It's like Seiko Sensei the story that not only her co-worker seemed like her caused stress. Kami-sama wants to save all people. I'd like to conclude today. Thank you very much. I hope everything went well. Maybe the speakerphone is so good. Maybe pick my son's talk. I'm sorry that it happened. But I'd like to conclude today. Thank you very much. I'd like to recite 10 scriptures for you today. Recitation of Kenji Kakitsuke. Yami Konko Daiji, Kenji Kane no Kami Shinni Minae, Bagiwa Onya Kokoro ni Yami, Kongetsu Konnichi de Tanomi. Praise to see you with all your heart, you want with Kami. Kami the blessing to begin with thee. Heart grateful and caring. Young in joy, look to Kami always, now and forever, on this very day, pray. Closing prayer, page 15. Dear divine parent of the universe, we are deeply grateful for the way of mediation. We offer heartfelt gratitude for divine blessings, Mother